Good afternoon and welcome to Windy Hill Kennel. Today is the 13th of March and it's going like half over already. So we're down in the basement. Well, first of all, welcome to Windy Hill Kennel because we are located in Ohio and we specialize in Schnoodles and Schnauzers. So if you're looking for any of those, give me a call. There's a really great Facebook page if you do not know us. If you go to Windy Hill Schnoodle Pup Parents, it will ask you to join because it is a closed site. It's only for people that are either thinking about purchasing a Schnoodle from us or have a Schnoodle from us and want to post pictures and keep in touch with other people from their litter, or they're just thinking about buying one and they want to ask questions about us, our kennel, our dogs. We've been doing this 33 to 35 years. I'd have to go back and look at the date we started. So we've been doing this a long time. This is a litter of all party puppies. These are all black and white spotted. And these are out of Laramie and Hondo. So every one of these is a party because mom is a black and white party. Dad is a black and white party. So henceforth, black and white parties. There is one female in this litter and all the rest are boys. So we'll go through these guys. We'll give you weights on them. I do videos every single week as these guys grow. We do not do photos every week. And once they've had their first pictures on, I don't usually put pictures on until about their third week, I guess, somewhere in that ballpark. So I've already had people asking me, is there any with blue eyes? No, this litter will not have blue eyes. So they're going to have black eyes, black noses. Some noses may still be a tiny bit pink, but that'll all change by the time they're about 4 weeks old. Doesn't usually take very long for noses to go ahead and turn. So that I fully expect. They're going to get their first bath today. Toenails are going to get done today. Believe it or not, toenails are already really long and catching on everything when they lay down. The reason we cut toenails so much, I have that question asked a lot, is because you'll get a scratched eyeball. And usually we don't notice it until the eye starts to get a little bit of infection in it. So the best way to avoid it is toenail cut, toenail cut, toenail cut. So we cut toenails every week on little guys. They grow like crazy. So usually between 7 and 10 days, we're cutting toenails. These guys will be up and running around. We'll dump them out of their whelp box at about 3 weeks old. Usually by that time, they're walking around in their whelp box. Their whelp box is like a 24 by 28 inch ballpark. I have different sizes for different size moms. And it keeps their kids all enclosed in that area. There's a high lip on it. There's also a shelf all the way around the inside edge, about 3 inches off the ground, so that if a baby rolls back under the edge, mom doesn't smash it and lay on it. And in other words, make roadkill out of it. They're flat when mom gets done laying on them. So at this age, we really don't have to worry about that. Usually it's in the first 5 days that we have that happen if someone's going to get laid on. So before the natives get restless, we're going to go ahead and get started. There's only a couple in here that have their eyes completely open. Then we've got some partial opens. Like I can see little peepers out of one corner of an eye. So they're opening, but they're just not open yet. Like this guy has, nope, he's got both open. So, all right, we're going to start down here. We'll do the female last. We'll do all the boys first. What do you think, buddy? He's got one eye almost open, and I can see he's shiny on the other eye. So probably another day or two, they'll both be wide open. This is puppy number 8966. Microchip numbers are inserted under their skin in that area between the muscle and their back and their skin. So we lift this up and then we stick the needle in and insert it so it actually floats around. If you are ever rolling their skin in your hands, you might hit it and go, what is that? And you can actually twist it around because it's free in there. It's free floating. It's not in a muscle and it's not in the skin. So, and a lot of times too, they'll rotate down and neck a tiny bit. But once they're in there, they never go bad and they never ever come out. So This little guy is super cute. He's got an all black face with a little bit of a white around his muzzle. And is your nose all black? Oh, but one teeny tiny little spot. We're getting there. One tiny spot to go. Don't you back up further. He's got a black, a white spot on the back of his head. And he's got real heavy markings. He doesn't have like the individual patches all over. But he is going to have ticking. His dad has ticking. So you can see there's actually a black spot there, but you can't really see it because of the hair. He might get several of those around his body before he's done. Yeah, there's a ticking spot. Right there is another black spot under that coat. So that's called ticking. It's just little speckles of, or little deposits of little spots of black hair is a good way to put it. So let's see what this one weighs. Oh, my scale shut off. You're a plump belly. Mommy's being good with you. All right, so this one is 1 pound 3.6 today. And I'm gonna be hard pressed to keep track of who I've done. Let me remember your markings. This one's almost marked like you, so let's do this one. Then that will move my heavy marked ones out of the way. All right, this one is microchip number 7828, and he's got a real heavy black markings on his back. But as you notice, he does not have the white spot on the back of his head. He has both eyes open, just not really, really super wide, but both eyes are open. And he's got underneath on Party Puppies are almost all pure white. Huh, so you talk about white belly? Oh my goodness, I know. Let's move you. All right, it's got a little tail that's been docked. I don't do a short dock. I do a little bit longer than a schnauzer. And these guys are, this is 1 pound, 2.4 ounces as of today. Dew claws are off, scabs are gone. We take dew claws off same time we do tails. Okay. Dew claw means that extra toe that's on the side of their foot. And you're the restless one. Let's do you next. So the dew claw is usually up here on the side of their foot. I know you're yawning. But they've healed now, so you don't see the scab. Are you sleepy? I know you're smelling. You don't smell. He says, what do I smell? You're not my mom. This one has one eye open, and I can see little tiny shiny spots on the other side. So it's coming. His nose will turn on black soon. It's in the process of it. He still has a couple little pink spots left. This is 7830, and he's got a big white blaze up his face. Sounds like a chipmunk. And it's got really nice party markings on the back. And he's got a black tail. I don't know who that is. I think it's you. 1 pound, 2.4. Nope, 2.6 today. Okay, I'm going to move you. We're playing shell game here. Keep you guys where I know where you've been. Or where you go. This is 7826, and I don't like it backing out. Stay up here. I don't have to worry about you. This one has a lot of ticking. You can really see these ticking spots. They really will never very much show. They're just going to have a couple white. Now, if you shave him to the skin, yeah, you'll see black spots because it's real black down at the bottom of that. But he's definitely going to have some ticking. I don't know if he'll have it anywhere else, but right now he's got him on his back. He's got an all black face, no white. Well, there's about 6 little white hairs right there. If I ruffle him, you can't even really see him. There's just this little teeny tiny bit of hair. His muzzle is really black all the way down. Peepers are not quite open yet. This one I can see shine on. So probably in the next day or so, those peepers will open up. So he's got a black ring at the base of his tail. And he's got a little bit more of that speckles. Oh, those go. Yeah, you got black clear down to there. All right, let's see what you weigh, buddy. He is 1 pound, 5.4 ounces. Ooh, that was cold on your belly, wasn't it? So we got one left in the boys. This one I think is the smallest. This guy has lots of party spots. His peepers are wide open. Says I got mine open before everybody else did. He's got a bigger white blaze than anybody had except for this one. So he's got a white blaze on his forehead. He's got a spot on each side of his body. One there, one there. They're almost identical. This one's a little bit bigger. But he's got really pretty coat. And Of course, no black on his stomach. Started to say tummy and stomach at the same time. All right, let's see. We are 1 pound, 0.6. Yep, he's the littlest. All right, Munchkin, down you go. Now we're going to do Sleeping Beauty. She is sound asleep. I might be able to roll her up. She doesn't know she's moving. She says, I don't care. This is my time to sleep. And you smell gassy. Woo! You just stay asleep and don't do anything. So you can see her nose is still partially pink. I don't think her eyes have opened yet. She says, I don't have to look because I'm asleep. She's got a really nice white blaze on her head. She has a black dot on the back of her head. I've never had one sleep this long where I roll them around. And switch hands. She's got a black tail. Turn her this way. I'm not going to lift that tail up. I'm scared to death she's going to potty. She's got gas. And she's got a little bit of a really pink nose on this side, but it will change. Now she'll never sleep through the scale. It's cold. Okay, Munchkin. £1 pound, 2.2. She says, woo, or 1 pound, 1.8. She says, that's cold. So she's got a black dot on her back, and that's really more of a stipple than anything. Other than that, she's got a little bit of a black. She's got a little stipple over here, little stipple down there. Are you just going to go back to sleep? Seriously? Yep, maybe. Yeah, she's going back to sleep. Oh, that's funny. She is really tired. All right, I'll lay you back down, Princess. There you go, right there. Go lay your head down. There you go. Go back to sleep. So, good thing we didn't bother her today. So they're all doing great. No problems at all. Laramie's a really good mom. She's been driving us up the wall because we've had so many strange people in here lately. She just raises the roof because she doesn't like anybody around here to come in different. If she hears a different voice, oh my golly, she's like an alarm clock for a fire alarm. So nobody can walk in my house right now that she doesn't know that she's not going to set the roof off. So she's going to the kennel this afternoon. We've decided we've had enough of her screaming. Did I do her chip? Her chip is 89.68 if I didn't do that. So we're taking her down to the kennel where she doesn't have to see strangers. And we'll just have to go down there each way. This guy says, I'm bulldozing in. Here I come. Nope, going right over top, aren't you? Yep, going right over top. What a comfortable place to get. Right in the middle of everybody. Let them hold your body up. He's got her head smashed flat. She doesn't care. She's asleep. I know. You're mashing her. Oh, my. It's you that's crying. She should be crying. She's on the bottom. I'll tell you, they love to smash and bulldoze in and sleep really close or on top of each other. It's crazy. That's him crying. All right, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you've enjoyed their video. They're doing super good. No issues at all, which is always a wonderful thing, especially on my side of the table. I expect this litter to probably be somewhere between 9 and 15 pounds because Laramie is a 15 to 16 pound schnauzer. She might be 14, but I'd say, let's say 14 to 16 pounds. I know she's not over 16. And he's 7. So he's going to divide it down a little bit. But you're still going to have, these two boys are the biggest. If you don't like that, then change the position. There. Is that better? Yeah, okay. No? Shush. There you go. Turn your head. That'll help. Oh my, that one says I've had enough of you. Oh, there, he wants to bury his head. No, he's still crying. Can't get comfortable. You know how that is. Nobody holds still unless you snuggle with him. But anyway, I think size-wise, you're honestly going to be, you won't stay 7. I'll be shocked if you stay 7. If anybody stays 7, it would be this little one. And not all, the littlest one does not always get to be the biggest, or stay the littlest. Sometimes it gets to be the biggest, but I'm guessing somewhere between probably 9 and 15 pounds. And I think you'll go under that on a couple of these. So I know you won't be over mom size, that's for sure. So have a great day. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to give me a call. I don't mind whatsoever. And if you email me, please know it may be a day before I get back. It may be 7 days before I get back. It just depends on my schedule around here. And we have a couple girls due, and we have a lot going on right now with shipments coming in for my husband's business. I've got dog food coming in for mine, which takes time away from everything till we get everything where we need to put it. So with that being said, I hope you have a blessed day and a great rest of your week. And if nothing else, we'll see you next week for another video. Talk to you later.